The Justice Development and Peace Commission, Jdpc, has organized a day of prayer and awareness against human trafficking. The event, which took place at the National Library, Garkitu, was aimed at stemming out human trafficking in the FCT and beyond. CTV's Tony Abba completes the report.
Human trafficking does not know tribe, religion, or race. It is a crime against humanity and must be stopped. This is the position of the Justice Development and Peace Commission, Jdpc, of the Catholic Archdiocese of Abuja, as they join their counterpart across the world to mark the 2023 International Day of Prayer Against Human Trafficking. This day is celebrated by the Church to mark the feast of St. Josephine Bakita, who was a victim of trafficking during her lifetime. This time, the Action Against Trafficking in Person cluster of the Justice Development and Peace Commission, Jdpc, has organized this day of interfaith prayer and rally to create awareness on the dangers of human trafficking in the country. Mr. Timothy Eje, the program director of Jdpc, in his welcome address, emphasized the essence of the interfaith prayer rally.
It's the prayer section. We are going to pray. Of course, St. Josephine Bakita, she's a prayerful saint, and with her prayer, she was able to combat traffickers. And so we are going to pray today. We will have the Christian pray. We will also have the Muslim pray.
National Day of Prayer and Awareness Against Human Trafficking. We are all made in the image and likeness of God. And as we celebrate a great saint today, St. Josephine Bakita, we are going to pray for God's mercy upon all of us as we gather to celebrate this International Day of Prayer. We thank you for your servant and daughter, our sister, who is with you in your kingdom, St. Josephine Bakita, who we remember equally today as a patron saint of human trafficking. Oh Lord, we pray that as you have gathered to create this awareness, that you bless us with your grace in the name of Jesus Christ.
Speaking to journalists after the prayer session, the director of Jdpc, Reverend Father Solomon Uko, explained why the celebration of the Day of Prayer was necessary.
Today is set aside as an International Day of Prayer and Awareness against human trafficking. And in the church, we celebrate the feast of St. Josephine Bakita, who is the patron of those who have been trafficked. For us in the commission, the partners we're trying to create this wonderful awareness for all of us human beings created in the image and likeness, to know that we all have dignities, that God has made us so as humans. We are not like the lesser animals. So every human being should be accorded that dignity. And there should be no talk about human beings being trafficked.
The event also provided an opportunity for the cluster members to brainstorm on how best they can fight the menace of trafficking in person.
Has been inaugurated. Recently, the agency just got approval to also sensitize and inaugurate NAPTIP anti-human trafficking vanguards in all the military schools all over Nigeria and the police colleges all over Nigeria. Approval has also been given to the agency to handle that. Then the agency has also embarked on community sensitizations, going into the deep communities to sensitize and create awareness on the dangers of human trafficking through the community leaders, the market women, the road transport workers, and all other stakeholders that can have impact in helping to curb this issue.
The first place we are getting through is through the community. When we start from the community, through the traditional rulers, engaging the wives of the traditional rulers, and now collaborating and synergizing with CBOs like us, we get to the grassroots, and it's from the grassroots that we start before we get to the larger society.
Why are we praying? Today is the feast of St. Josephine Bakita, and she was a victim of human trafficking. And she was not trafficked once, she was trafficked several times. And the interesting thing is that she was disposed to the will of God for her, even though she was going through trauma. She was suffering and all that. But she didn't despair. She prayed to God, and she was even able to convert her abductors. you know that she was able to talk to them and encourage them to stop this act that they are into, because the act of human trafficking is wrong and is in the federal street against humanity.
The participants thereafter took to the streets of Abuja on a road show to create awareness on the dangers of human trafficking. In Abuja, Tony Abba, CTV News.